Hey, is this thing on? Hello, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to look polished very quickly. And this is actually a reality for me because I have a very important meeting to lead in 30 minutes and I look like this. I also need to shoot some content for a brand, so I want to be able to get everything done and have a look that can work for both of them in a short amount of time. So I'm going to be showing you my 15-minute routine to get ready and look extremely polished. You do not always have to have a ton of time. Don't feel like makeup and hair and finding an outfit, all that stuff has to take so long. I'm actually going to give you some tips today to help make the process really quick for you so that you can still pull yourself together and look nice and polished without having to dedicate a lot of time to all those things. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. First things, I have I've been up and I did my skincare earlier, but I didn't put on makeup right away. So I'm just gonna kind of wipe the day away a little bit. So I'm gonna be spending 5 minutes on my face, 5 minutes on my hair, and 5 minutes on getting ready. So I'm just gonna go in with some moisturizer. Skin prep is really important, but I don't have time to do like the full primer or anything like that. So just making sure that my base is good by moisturizing my skin. All right, so next up, I am going to use concealer. So the concealer, I'm just gonna put it in a few places to brighten here under my eyes, and just do a couple of spots to brighten throughout the face. But as you can see, I'm not putting as much as I would typically put to do an actual full face. And then I'm gonna use my actual skin color concealer just to kind of cover up a few of those dark spots. Now, typically I never use brushes to do my makeup because my skin is so dry. So I'm gonna use a brush today. It's so much faster. So I'm spraying it with this hydrating coconut mist to make sure that it doesn't make my skin dry, but it can also help me get these products blended in pretty quickly. So I used one brush for the lighter concealer. I'm gonna use a different one for the darker concealer. You can see just in the spots where I may have like some discoloration or uneven skin tone, I really want to make sure that I get those concealed. All right, another tip to go kind of quickly with your makeup is to use a pressed powder. This one is Charlotte Tilbury, so I'm not like putting the loose powder into the lid and then using my sponge or my little pocket pouch or anything to set it. Just quick dab with this powder that's already pressed. Now that foundation is done, it is time for me to do my brows. I think always just filling them in a little bit, even if they aren't perfect, is really good to bring your face together. Your brows frame your face, so you want to make sure that they've got some depth and definition to them, even if you don't have time to do a full brow routine. Okay, I'm just going to brush through those. Next up is bronzer. It just adds a bit of definition when you don't have a ton of time. So just bronzing in a few places. I'm going to do a little bit of blush as well. Powder products are so much faster to put on, especially if you don't really need your makeup to last super long, but you still want to have that color. Definitely go in with some powder. And then the last thing is lips. So make sure that you cover any dark spots with concealer after you've moisturized. fill in your brows and do a lip. The bronzer and the blush are not necessary, but they're super quick, so why not? All right, so there you have it. This is my 5-minute face. I'm gonna set it because the meeting is 2 hours and I want to look nice the whole time. Now we're gonna move into hair. So my hair is not done at all right now. It really needs to be professionally done, but the best way for me to make it look polished is to do a slick bun. So the first thing is moisture. I love this Tejan leave-in. It smells so good, and it's really good to help me with slicking my hair. So I'm gonna put moisturizer all over it. Brush that in. I'm gonna layer with a little bit of oil. This is also from the Tejan line. This is their Miracle Repair Anti-Breakage Serum. Again, it just makes your hair really nice and slicked. And of course, always my go-to IKT wax stick. Smooth all of that out. I'm gonna do one extra step. I'm gonna add some of my biotin gel just to make sure that I can get a really good slick and everything stays in place. Honestly, trying to slick this is the hardest part. Let's actually do a tighter hair tie. So I do a ponytail first because that allows me to then focus on my bun and try to make sure that it looks pretty good. So I just twist my hair a little bit and bring it around into a bun and secure it. Next up, I am going to put on earrings. So for a polished look, I don't want to go over the board. I don't want to do a big hoop or anything like that. So I'm just going to use these little gold earrings. They always look really nice and they match with a lot of things. So I did say I had to shoot that content, which I'm not wearing that outfit for the meeting. So I'll be able to interchange and not have to swap out my earrings. So here is the polished look, makeup, hair, jewelry, and now I'm gonna pick out an outfit and talk to you a little bit about the importance of making sure that you're streamlining with monochromatic colors if you wanna look polished in a hurry. And here is the outfit. Super simple, just a black mock neck long sleeve. This is actually a bodysuit, so it tucks perfectly into any bottoms. I decided to go with these faux leather leggings for a bit of an elevated look. If I was going out to work, I would do maybe more of a dress pant or something that has a bit of a more professional material, but it's super easy to just mix and match items that you have, but if they're in that same color family, it comes together so well. And this is also very easy to do in other seasons. If I was gonna do this kind of look in the summer, I would just do this black bodysuit with the tank. It's a little bit more in here at the top, so it kind of gives a bit of a variation to a basic tank, and I would just pair it with some nice black shorts, and that would be the outfit. So it does not have to be extremely difficult to think about what to wear. Think about wearing things that are pretty much the same color or in the same color family. I could redo the same outfit with browns, tans, pretty much any color. So there are a ton of options. It's not super difficult to look polished in 15 minutes. So sometimes just really put forth that effort to take that 15 minutes and dedicate it to making yourself look polished. It's going to help you feel so much better for the day, and then also it's so important to make sure that you're presenting yourself well, and it doesn't have to be a hard or long process. So I hope that this video was helpful for you. 5-minute face, 5-minute hair, 5-minute outfit, and then we end up with a polished look. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at Affirmations with Amber.